Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you do not know, I am Coco Kinsey, and today I will be doing a review on the Navage Nasal Care. Can you get it? Oh my goodness. I just said I was going to start doing more reviews because I'm so grateful. This past month has been so crazy. Our family was exposed to RSV. I know it's like you think you're free from COVID and you're like you're good, but no, there's other things out there, people. So yeah, so we caught the RSV bug and we caught it pretty bad. And so I decided that just given just how hard everything was and just what we went through, because when you don't feel good and then you're trying to take care of children, I've been trying to help take care of my parents, still make sure that the business things are taken care of. It's tough, and so you get overwhelmed. So when you find products that help make, even if it's just a little bit easier, I feel like you have to share that information. So I'm here to share the information about the Navage Nasal Care Saline Nasal Irrigation System, because it literally was a game changer and, dare I say, life-saving, seriously. Um, with RSV, it made us so congested. Normally, and even naturally, we have allergies, all of us. I have asthma, allergies affect me, pollen, the whole shebang. And so, just on a good day, so you'll still be able to use this, even like if the cooties don't get you, you can still, there's still good use for this machine. But with all the kids going back to school and everything, of course, there are going to be more viruses circulating, more things circulating that may cause congestion, because so many of these things are respiratory issues, and then obviously, your common cold, things like that. But we were all so congested. Now, this cannot be used on kids under 12 years old. So let me just give that disclaimer. So it does state that you cannot use it on kids 12 and under, which would have been amazing for my little ones, because we actually, which I am going to do a video about RSV and our experience. My youngest, my baby, my 18-month-old wound up in the hospital for a few days, and he was so congested and he had to be suctioned out every few hours, had to have, I'm going to give that whole experience in another video. It was an experience. But also my dad, who is high risk, caught RSV as well. They stay with me much of the time. I help take care of them. So we are very, we try to be very cautious, which I'm going to say again in my next video about RSV. I'm going to share all that information. But given the situation with COVID, they were turning people away from the hospital. Like if you didn't test positive for COVID with those issues, then if you could walk, even if you could barely walk, if you could barely stand, they were going to take you and pretty much send you on your merry way. It was a fight even to get him in the hospital. But again, that's for another video. So this helped buy us time until we could get him admitted to the hospital. It helped myself be able to get through so I could take care of the babies, because as we know, with so many of these infections that are going around, is so much in here that's clogged up. It was so just hard to breathe, like headache, because all of the pressure. But this thing here helped me even realize, like, I didn't realize I was having issues with my ears, but just with the pressure. But as that stuff was being pulled out of me, I could hear better. I was like, this is insane. So this here is a game changer. And of course, anytime you start to go over $50, sometimes you get hesitant, because this was 104. It was 104. Thank goodness we have frequented CVS enough that we always get our coupons and our CVS bucks. So we did have a 40% off coupon, and we're able to use some CVS bucks for it. But if you do not, don't hesitate. It is worth the investment, because as I said, it covers multiple things. It covers allergies. It covers sinus infections. If you have any kind of issue with your sinuses, just if you want to get just that dirt and debris out your nose, it covers all those things as well. But certainly, again, like in the times that we're in, and so many of us are forced to send our children to school. There aren't a whole bunch of other choices. So you're making that decision, but you want to stay safe. But just in case you do get infected with anything, you still are protected with this, and it can help alleviate some of those symptoms. Again, it's not a miracle, it's not going to cure you, but it can alleviate and just take some of that pressure off. And that is what it did for our family. It's amazing. It worth every penny. So this is the base, and this is where all of the junk that's coming out of your body, out of your nose, is going to go. It's going to fall into this part. So you put your nose here. I totally wish, like in the midst, because I didn't think about doing a review, because of course in sickness, that was the last thing on my mind. But I wish I could show how much stuff it pulled. So you put your nose here. So you're gonna put this on when you first get it. So you're gonna have the base. You put your nose clip here, and you're gonna fill the water up to this fill line. I don't know, can you see it right here? So you put water. I use the filtered water out of the refrigerator, just because you want to make sure, you know, anytime you're dealing with anything that you're putting inside your nose, you want to make sure that it's sterile, right? So then it won't let me it won't show the machine going without actually using a pod and putting it in there. But you would then, once everything is set up with the water, you take your saline pod, which is so awesome. You get about 25 in a box. And then wherever you purchase your machine, you can buy additional. But you put this saline pod in here, and you just fit it like this. Not like that, like this apparently. But you know, you get it and you fit it correctly. Then you would close this. I'm just not going to waste my saline pod right now. You would close it. You would press this button, and you would put this in your nose just like this, and you would press the button until all the water is gone to the bottom. And as it keeps running, and then all that gunk and stuff is going to fall here. It is initially, you know, I can't say uncomfortable. Mom was really scared when she was using it. But it's uncomfortable, to say the least. I guess initially it kind of catches you off guard, but you feel the relief immediately. You feel it immediately. I cannot say it enough. Like immediately, like I could hear better. I could take a little bit more deep breaths than I could before. And these times, let me tell you, like again, for everyday use, even as we come out of this pandemic, you will still be able to use this. But certainly, given the situation we are all in right now, this is such a game changer and will make life so easy. You can only use it because I know I've had one of my mom's best friends is obsessed with like nasal hygiene. So no, you cannot overdo it, people. You can use this twice a day. That's it, twice a day. So usually, you know, I say use it in the morning and maybe in the evening or right before you go to bed. You will feel that relief. On the box, it says, you know, you'll feel a major difference in 2 weeks. For me, I will say in a day, the same day, especially if you're as congested as we were, you will feel immediately better. And although, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not a cure, but when you're blowing your nose throughout the day before, you can use it again, because remember, twice a day. But when you get to that next time, you can use it. And in between time, you'll notice that it's so much easier as to blow your nose to get some of that stuff out. You're not struggling. So I definitely recommend. I will put a link below just so you can get more information from the website, and also just some of the stores that you can purchase it from. I am not getting paid in any way, shape, or form to review this. I am just telling you genuinely, like anything that I think can help people just in these times, because you don't know how tough something is going to be. You don't know how hard something is going to hit you. And so if you can be prepared ahead of time, and just if you are in the midst of it, just something to give you just a little bit of moment to breathe on your own. And I mean, not just figuratively speaking, just so you can have that moment to just, okay, that's one less thing I have to worry about. I got to help her. So this is that. So definitely Navage Nasal Care System. Highly recommend. Again, if you have not, I'm Coco Kenzie. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you do have this, or if you thought about it, if you have any questions that maybe I can answer that maybe I didn't answer in this video. And just let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe, comment, and I will see you soon. I will be talking soon about our experience with RSV. So look out for that video soon, and I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Talk to you later.